guys. So it's Thursday, and just me being honest here, I'm so tired. Like today has been such a hectic day from having two private showings to one client meeting, no, two client meetings, one contract signed now, negotiation on two other apartments, and like a CRM 2 hours thing with the team, like just squeezed in between of those things. To add on top of that, we had the sales training this morning with another office that is like, what is it, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes away from our office, max. And yeah, I'm so tired, but I just signed a contract. I've signed three contracts, 3 days in a row, or one each day for 3 days in a row. So three contracts on 3 days, and life is kind of good, to be honest. Like I've had such a slow May month, and yeah, now it's time to like cash in or get paid for the work I have put in for multiple weeks. And I showed an apartment today, and yeah, I felt that one like potential buyer were really interested, so I'm going to call them tomorrow. I'm probably going to get a bid on that one, and we hold our fingers crossed that I might sign a fourth for this week, which would be a super great week. There's no doubt about it. Like this is probably one of my best weeks, in the terms of nailing the theoretical test for the bike license thing also. And being Friday tomorrow, I'm actually going to have a lunch with like big CEO of like, I really don't know the term in English, but like a big like union for all real estate agents in Sweden. So we have kind of like two like unions that every single real estate agent in Sweden are tied to, and this is the biggest one and the best one. And he actually just shoot me a DM on LinkedIn and wanted to grab a lunch with me, which is obviously a cool DM to get. And we're going to have it tomorrow. Very much looking forward to that one. And yeah, I'm just gonna head home. I'm probably going to sleep in like 30 minutes, or should sleep in 30 minutes to get some beauty sleep in, and being able to recharge in the best possible way. But yeah, and I just wanted to take a quick minute now to talk about like the real life of being a real estate agent. Like I'm here now. It's like, what's this time? It's almost 9 o'clock in the evening, and have signed a contract, and it's almost only like 7 days left of the month, and until my first contract this Tuesday, I've sold zero apartments, which means that there are obviously like a stress to it. And if I don't sell any apartment for a month, I get zero paycheck. And now being a partner, it's just like expenses, so you get even like minus negative on on the business side. So you go minus each month if you don't sell anything. So that is obviously not a great place to be in. And why I even mention this is because I really think it's super important for people out there, other agents, people wanting to be agents, people who might be inspired by my lifestyle, and people that are successful real estate agents, to see like what is the reality of being a real estate agent, and in other eyes, like how's the life of being me and a successful agent. And yeah, this is it, and this is how it is, unfiltered, and super thankful for being able to sell three apartments in a week. And obviously life can change quite quick, and if you sell three apartments with good rates and fees, you have a good salary for sure. And yeah, I think it's important to just understand that in this game and in this job, things can shift so fast, and the market being shit for the last 4 weeks probably, and this is the first week I really felt like we're going in the right direction, with the customers has attending the showings, and people probably having some stress to buy something before the summer starts, and holidays and stuff like that. So yeah, and a question that some of you guys might be thinking when I say how it works and being a real estate agent when it comes to salaries. Like, am I stressed about it? Like, absolutely not. And I think you have to have that kind of mindset in order to be able to sustain working in this job for a longer period of time. Because if you are a person that is constantly stressed over your salary, you are going to focus on the wrong things, and it's going to be like a negative loop that you are like locked in or locking yourself into. So for me, obviously, it might be easier for me to say it when I'm successful and are selling many apartments per month usually. But I have had months where I've sold zero apartments, so I've been there and I understand the feeling, and it sucks. But if you are focusing on the right things, you probably aren't going to sell zero apartments for a month. And I think it's important to have the kind of like right mindset when it comes to this job, and really seeing the benefits with it. And there, in my opinion, there is no other job out there that have this kind of like benefits to it if you get into it and work in a smart way to earn as much money as you can. Obviously, if you sell a lot, you are going to have to work so hard for it. But being this young and earn this kind of money, like, I have no friends that earn this kind of money in this age. So there are for sure benefits to it. And if you are a person out there working hard, you are probably going to be successful. It's just a matter of time. If I just look at myself in the mirror, I probably thought that I was going to be successful so much faster. I really don't remember if I've talked about this before on any vlog, but my goal was to be, top five within after my first year as agent, and that is such a rare case of being the reality. So if you are a person out there that really want to achieve greatness as agent, and basically also in general in life, extend your time horizon. So that is actually something I would have told myself, my younger version of myself, being young and hungry and being a new agent. Like, extend your time horizon. It doesn't matter, and it has nothing to do with you not being a good person or successful one, and it has absolutely nothing to do with you becoming a great agent or not. It just has to do with the expectations you set yourself. And if you extend your time horizon, you are going to be, in my opinion and from my experience, a better real estate agent, and you are going to be more successful if you extend your time horizon and take things in the right order and take things one step at a time, instead of like jumping four steps, reaching the top, and you just come crashing down. I don't think that is a good case or a good way of seeing life and seeing your career, and being burnt out and like chilling and being like a salad for the rest of your life. So yeah, I'm not going to keep on rambling now. I just thought that I wanted to share that. I think it's a good insight to have. For sure, it would have changed my view of the job if I would have watched this kind of vlog in my early stage of my career. And even to this day now, depending on what your mindset are, this have really changed my life. And I have a more sustainable mindset to the work now, I would say. Taking one step at a time, success builds slowly, usually not fast. So yeah, over and out. See you tomorrow. So, all right, guys, we are done for today. And yeah, it has been two slow showings today, two open showings. We had 1+0. So the first one, I only had one potential buyer, and the second one, we had zero. So that is not too fun, but I had such a great week, closing 3 apartments, and, managing my motorbike license and nailing that and all of these things. So I am, although happy with how the yeah, this week has gone, and the results of the week. Now it's just being in contact with the sellers, doing everything you can, and making sure that the sellers does everything they can also. So yeah, just put a smile on your face and keep on showing the apartments until they are sold. But yeah, so sorry about that. So I just wanted to take a moment and talk about something that I really reflected on this week. And I actually got an email from the Real Estate Association in Hollow, Sweden. So it's a kind of like a big association in that aspect. So basically, almost the absolute majority of all real estate agents in Sweden are tied to that one. And I got an email from a person working at that association if I wanted to do an interview, which is always fun, of course. I guess what I'm doing is people is picking up on it, which is very fun. And not to say the least, like a lot of people have been reaching out, LinkedIn, Instagram, stuff like that, even commenting on videos. So it's very fun. People are picking up what I'm doing, and a lot of people are, yeah, thinking that it's inspiring, which is very fun, of course. And to get back on the topic, yeah, they sent me over like a pair of questions for the interview. There were like four of them, four or five, and one of them which I really liked as a question, and that is like from my experience, like what is the key to becoming a successful real estate agent, or rather say like what traits does like really successful and good and great real estate agents have. And for me, I must say, like the main thing, if I could only pick one thing, is having a super strong why. And I don't really remember if I talked about it on this vlog before. Maybe I have, but that is my pick. If I could only choose one thing, I do believe there is a lot of things, but yeah. So I think that is very important, and making sure that you have a strong why. And because if you don't, like when things are getting tough, and for me example, having very few people on the showing, maybe you are in a period in life where you have few appointments and client listings and stuff like that. So like when things get tough and when it gets very windy, like it's so easy to like just throw in the towel and quit. So that is one of the reasons why I think it's super important to have a why. So really try to define it. And a lot of people that are watching now, no matter if you are a real estate agent or if you are working with something else, like really like take time and trying to figure out why are you doing what you're doing. And take 1 day, 2 days, even a week, even a month, like if that is what it takes for you to make it crystal clear. And just looking myself in the mirror, like have actually never been a person who has been thinking about quitting and throwing in the towel. And I think it's because I have had such a strong why. Just looking at myself, like why am I a real estate agent? And that is because like it's a part of like a bigger thing, which is like my life, and even why I'm on this planet. To get a little bit deeper is to like achieve what I call level 100. And it's very simple. It's achieving your absolute maximum potential. So becoming the absolute best version of yourself, to put it simply. And that is my absolute best goal. And like I just want to like die with nothing left in the tank, and just having a feeling that I did everything and beyond to become the best version of myself. And that is kind of like my north star. And everything I do is like if it's tied to that, I I have a very easy time doing it. But there's so many things that I'm saying no to these days because they aren't aligned with my vision and my goals and my north star. So I think that is super important to know your why. And just me being a real estate agent, I think that is the absolute best job in the world if you like sales. And if you like working with people, obviously. But like the money you can make, and like the kind of job you have and the freedom of choosing, when and where you do things. Yeah, I think I've been talking about the benefits of being a real estate agent before, but yeah, I just think that this job is, there's so many benefits to it, but it's more of like a marathon than a sprint, in the sense of you have to have a couple of years where you do everything and probably not getting any outcomes from it. But yeah, so that is a little bit about my why, and I think it can be interesting for some of you guys knowing my why, because then you can start of like trying to figure out what's yours. Yeah, so like finding a strong why, it's going to give you so much meaning in life, and really trying to reflect, like honestly, like why are you even on this planet? Like you have one life, so like make sure to do the things you want, and I really encourage you to dream big, and like sitting there wherever you are on a airplane, on a train, at home in the couch, or watching this on a TV, like try to take a moment and reflect, like why are you on this planet and what is your purpose, and if you could get like a magic wand, like what would you like to happen? And when you figure that out, like go and chase it. So yeah, I think that is like what I wanted to say. Like honestly, find your absolute purpose on life and find your why. I think that is super important no matter what you do. And I think that is one of the best investments and things you can give yourself. Like I think it's important to be nice to yourself and really like figure out what you want and then go after it. And many people might think of this, and then after 1 week or stuff, they realize like what they're working with today is not what they want to work with in the future, and that is okay. You just have to make a plan to make sure that you are pursuing what you want instead of what you're currently doing now. And I also think that having this kind of like thing, as I mentioned, like just one life, and having things that really fires you up, is always also going to give you a lot of motivation when things are tough, and basically like help you like fly out of bed each morning, even though you're tired or whatever it might be, because there's another day, another opportunity to chase your dreams and chase your goals. So yeah, I think life is super beautiful in that aspect, and I'm such a believer in that you can really achieve what you want in life. It's just a matter of time and what you're willing to sacrifice. And I think one part of me, sharing my life and documenting my life right now in this kind of format, is that I just want to share that and show first and foremost that every single person out there can achieve their dreams. It's just a matter of how much you're willing to sacrifice, and like how long you are willing to wait until the things are becoming true. So I remember me, for a long time wanting to be an inspiration for other people. And one of my absolute big goals in life is to achieve the exact things I want in life, just to show to other people that you can do it too. So I think that is a somewhat kind of like powerful message. Yeah, so that is what I wanted to say. Sometimes I just get in this kind of like I just get such a good feeling, and I get so excited about sharing things to you guys, and I really hope that I'm not wasting your time here. I really try to share the best things I know. There's so much content out there which is waste, is a waste of time. So I'm really trying to do my absolute best, at least when we have these kind of sit downs, me talking to you, just sharing my best things and gems, as I call them. So yeah, I just wanted to thank you for watching this video this far. Each and every single person that watches this video this far, and liking and doing subscribing and all those things, like you are really by doing those kind of actions, you are basically cheering me on, giving me fuel and motivation to keep on going. I will post vlogs no matter what, even though if I get 0 views or 10,000, I will keep on doing it. But of course, it will be a lot more fun, and the journey will be a lot more enjoyable if you guys keep on sharing on me. By liking and doing all those things, sending messages, and I have actually gotten a message this week from a person in Germany who sent me a DM on Instagram and just thanked me for these vlogs, and yeah, really nice guy, what it seems, and super interesting to connect with you guys out there, because I can only see on a screen how many people are watching, and most of the time I don't know who you guys are. So I think it's very cool, and just feel free to reach out if there's anything you want to say, or if you think that these kind of videos are something you enjoy. So yeah, I'm not going to keep on rambling, but yeah, thank you for watching this far, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.